Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. How are you guys doing, everybody? As you guys may have seen, our announcement at Singh Sabha Gurdwara in Surrey, BC in regards to Sikh histories and Gurdwaras in rural BC. So just my asking for my followers, as I have 12.7 thousand followers. A lot of my following started initially from posting Gurdwara videos and a lot in regards to the Sikh faith. Of course, I post a lot in regards to multiculturalism, as it is a big foundation of our nation. However, a lot of our history is Anglo and Franco history within Canada. So same with the Chinese, the Ukrainian, the Japanese, and whatnot, Lebanese, Syrian, Afro-Nova Scotians, Germans, Irish. A lot of their histories have been forgotten. So we should not make this mistake either. I'm going forward with this project here. We will be going into rural BC, all these small towns. Jasbir Singh from Akali Singh Society is writing a book. He got into contact with Charanjit Singh from Prince Rupert, who later told him that there is a boy from our area, Terrace, BC, which I'm from. I'm born and raised in Terrace, BC, and he's already been doing this project. So we've met up. So tomorrow we'll be starting on our trip. We'll be going through all the towns in rural BC, checking when the Gurdwaras were made there, aka they're more known as Sikh temples, but they're called Gurdwaras, home of the Guru, door of the Guru. And we'll be doing a couple of interviews. We'll be finding out the significant people of those communities and how many were there at its prime. So we'll be gathering all this information using census data. So what do I ask from all of you guys? What I ask for is your support, your shared knowledge, to share about this information about our history in rural BC. If we cannot preserve the Gurdwaras that have closed down, such as the ones in Mackenzie, BC just last month, the Clearwater Gurdwara in 2019, and then we had Fort St. James in 2012, how many more Gurdwaras will we have closed down? Mackenzie still can be saved. It's just a month or so ago when it was closed. What we can do is we can always get a Gyani Sab to work there. If there is any work, we can figure out trades and stuff. There are jobs there. There are some jobs that are well paying. Most of them are trades. We have a lot of Punjabi people that are in trades that could move there. It's very cheap in rural BC. We were a very spread out community, and with that, when we were spread out, there was a lot of respect. When we are just located in one area, such as the metro cities, Surrey, Brampton, Northeast Calgary, Southeast Edmonton, it can cause segregation. Is never good. It's always good for us to spread out. We were actually very spread out before. Not a lot of our people used to live in Surrey. It was all in Abbotsford Mission, Northern BC interior, Kootenays, Vancouver Island, right? All these small towns, and Sikhs had a lot of respect because of the contributions. Contributions can be quite ignored if you're especially just concentrated in one area. So yeah, what we'll be doing is gathering all this information. What I ask for you is share this information, share it around. We need other Canadians to know. We need to know ourselves. Let us know what should we have other Canadians know about ourselves if we don't know our own history. More than 80%, I can say, in the Lower Mainland do not have any knowledge that we had histories. We had Sikh Gurdwaras and a lot of these small towns. We worked in the lumber mills. High concentrations, high percentages of the population were Sikhs back then, and a lot of these communities have halved, dwindled, and have remained very small in numbers. For example, in my town, Terrace, BC, we've had a lot of international students come, but there's still a lot of older folks, such as our parents that came here, and there's about 40 to 60 older families in Terrace, BC. But there's more international students than people that have been there prior to 2010. So people that move into our town, and thus many other towns, or especially the youngsters, they just think that we Sikhs just got there, when that's not the case, right? Many of the times, even though I don't have an accent and I talk, sometimes I'm still asked, when did you come from India? The thing is, it does hurt. That's other people's ignorance, right? It's not necessarily racist, but the thing is, we failed to even let our own folks know, and we failed to even let other Canadians know, is like, hey, you know what? We've actually been here for a long time. The lumber mill industry was a huge factor of Canada's buildup. Canada is not just a country built by the English and French. It's a continuation of contributions of other people, the exploitation and the forgetfulness of these people and their buildup of this nation. So I've been doing this without any pay or any sort of funding, but to be honest, there is a day when I am going to get married. I will have my own kids. There'll be a point where I'll have to stop and we'll have to find a replacement. But if I could make this a living, I could do this as a passion rather than work a job that I hate. Even if I don't make too much money, I have a degree in HR. But this aspect of stuff is something I'd rather do, even if I get little pay of money. They talked to Sri Guru Singh Saba. They were saying we should support him. A couple of us, if we gather together, you know, that's how the Christianity expanded through missionaries. They sent them around, you know, we let people know who we are, and we don't convert. We just aware people of who we are, who the Sikh community is, and if we spread out, it'll be beneficial to us. So what I ask is, you guys know who I am. I have TikTok, North BC Singh, and on YouTube it's also Northern Singh. So yeah, if you guys have anything, if you can support me where I'm going and all this, that'd be awesome. Keep in contact. You can always send me a request DM. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always ask me, and we can definitely make it possible. It's not a lone man thing. This is all something that the Sikh Sangat has to get together and do. I'll be greatly appreciative of your support. That's all I need. I just need a little bit of support, just your 2%. And I'd like to thank you guys for following me. I can't do this without you. All the attention, all the interest of our youth in the Lower Mainland not knowing about Sikh Gurdwaras in the North, that has given me the opportunity to do what I could do. And I thank you guys. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.